The Now is the Time Technical Assistance Center is pleased to be presenting a special Technical Assistance Learning Series for Healthy Transitions grantees focused on sustainability planning.
In today's video spotlight, team members from Healthy Transitions New Mexico will share some of their current efforts to develop a youth and young adult workforce that can support the sustainability of Healthy Transitions' key values. I have with me today Michael Hawk, team leader of the Adolescent Substance Use Reduction effort within the New Mexico Children, Youth, and Families Department, and Josiah Reyes, State Youth Coordinator for Healthy Transitions New Mexico. In our conversation with Michael and Josiah today, we are going to learn about a collaboration within the state of New Mexico to expand their youth support services by building their youth and young adult behavioral health workforce.
Why did you decide to focus on building your young adult workforce?
Over the past few years, we've been developing various services in the state of New Mexico. What are we going to do about substance use? What do we do about mental health issues that are otherwise not addressed? What do we do about those youth that get lost to our system? And then what do we do about the poverty in our state that's been here for generation upon generation? This past year, we conducted a workforce survey. We sent it out to clinicians across the state. We came back with a 34% attrition rate to our behavioral health workforce in the next 3 years. And so we decided carefully and thoughtfully to develop our workforce. And of course, our workforce that we really want to encourage are youth and young adults. How do we invite youth into behavioral health in general?
Peers relate best to their peers. They build trust with their peers.
How are you translating lessons learned from Healthy Transitions to build your young adult workforce?
We've given a lot of youth opportunities for leadership and advocacy, and even to be presenters, and even roles like internships. And we also have our youth outreach workers, which are young adults as well.
One of the things that we deeply appreciate about the Healthy Transitions Grant is that Josiah, as the youth coordinator, we'd like to see that sustained over time in our state. I can certainly have empathy with that perspective, but I am not current in what's going on in youth culture. Josiah is. He speaks to it. He speaks to the youth in a different kind of way than I can, and he engages youth in a different way than I can. We want that in our system.
So many youth get forced to go to counseling, go to therapy their whole lives, and then by the time they get to make a choice, they're like, I don't want to have anything to do with any of those services ever again, and they might actually need them. What we're doing with the youth support services, it's a voluntary program that the youth can enroll in, where it helps them with life skills or any goals that they might have, and they get paired up with a life skills coach. There's a lot of the youth that I've worked with, they really want to go into this field to help other young people, but many of them don't have an avenue to go to college for it. We've been able to offer positions to work with youth without having a degree. So our youth outreach workers don't have a college degree in like social work or anything like that. They just have some lived experience in maybe behavioral mental health or substance use or juvenile justice or protective services. And this is a perfect avenue, perfect path for them to get certified to work with youth in that capacity.
How do you think the work you're doing to build this workforce capacity will support sustainability of Healthy Transitions?
Sustainability is a huge issue for every project that we do. We have to address sustainability kind of out the gate. For a long time, the state has been on a fee-for-service model. One of the things Healthy Transitions did with youth outreach workers and life skills coaches is that they provided employed positions. We took that and translated it directly, so now we're growing youth support services across the entire state, all as employed positions. When young people do come in, they have a career track and an employed career track, so they have some guarantee that they will continue to be employed over time. And they'll get paraprofessional level skills development. Part of what we're trying to do to make sure that that sustains in our state is we are developing a professional coach training curriculum, and we're actually using a nationally certified coach. That curriculum we are intending to embed at community colleges. Once it's embedded at community college as a 4-credit course, it would be available across the state is what we hope.
What do you believe similar workforce development efforts could offer to other healthy transition states, tribes, or local laboratories?
What's happened in our modern cultures, families are fragmented, parents don't have enough time to pass along their skills. There are fewer and fewer open avenues of interaction that parents have with their children to pass on very successful and dynamic skills.
Other healthy transition sites could benefit from offering youth opportunities for employment. We were able to offer some internship positions, the importance of having youth groups, and then having a youth staff and support that youth group.
And also we work closely with System of Care, with the State Youth Treatment Planning Grant, with General Fund Oversight, Treatment Implementation Grant. Everyone is all working together to try to foster a system that's supportive to our youth across the state.
Thank you, Michael and Josiah, for talking with us and sharing how Healthy Transitions New Mexico is building their behavioral health workforce. Please be on the lookout for other grantee-featured videos in our Healthy Transitions Learning Series highlighting strategies to support sustainability.